back to our fitness vlog. As you may know, we're trying to get fit. So we've started this vlog to help us and others.
So how fit are you? You can find out by calculating how quickly your heart recovers after doing exercise. To do that, you need to be able to measure your heart rate.
Your heart rate, or pulse, is how many times your heart beats in a minute. We usually call this the BPM, beats per minute.
Nowadays, lots of people use heart rate monitors when they run or do exercise. Heart rate monitors are very accurate and very easy to wear. They measure your heart rate electronically. You can wear a strap around your chest that has sensors on it.
Or use a device that looks like a watch.
But you don't actually need technology to find your heart rate.
The easiest way to measure your heart rate is by using your radial artery, which is on the inside of your wrist.
Or your carotid artery at the side of your neck.
To measure your heart rate, take your index finger and middle finger and place them on your wrist or neck like this.
It can take time to find your pulse, but don't worry, that's normal. But don't use your thumb to find your pulse, because your thumb often has a strong pulse too. It can interfere with the results.
When you found your pulse, you need to use a phone or watch. You can either count how many beats you feel in 60 seconds. This is the most accurate method.
Or you can count the beats in 15 seconds and then multiply it by 4, but this is less accurate.
Your heart rate obviously changes. Your heart rate will be totally different when you're resting and when you're doing exercise. Your resting heart rate is when you aren't doing exercise.
Take your pulse when you've been resting for 15 minutes. A normal resting heart rate for teenagers is between 50 and 90 beats per minute.
The best way to find out how fit you are is to check your recovery heart rate.
You need to do moderate or high intensity activity like running or cycling fast for a while, then stop and take your pulse immediately.
Then after exactly 60 seconds, check your pulse again. Come on Ben, let's go.
So imagine that when you stop doing exercise, your heart rate is 155 BPM. Then 1 minute later, it's 125 BPM. To calculate your recovery heart rate, you take away the second number from the first. So in this case, it's 155 minus 125. This means your recovery heart rate is 30 BPM.
A recovery heart rate of less than 12 BPM means you're not very fit. A recovery heart rate of 50 BPM is excellent and means you're very fit.
The great thing is, when you do more sport and exercise, your heart gets stronger and your recovery rate will get better and better.
But the only way you can make sure this is happening is by checking your heart rate. Remember though, if you haven't done much sport in a while, take it slowly and gently.